Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to East Vineland, New Jersey, back here on Kubota Farm. Wow, Super Bowl weekend. Happy Saturday morning. I hope your week was well and you're starting off the weekend even better. If you're watching this, well, I guess you decide. But I think we have something a little bit more exciting than the Super Bowl, my friends. Something more challenging, something more intense. Something where the victor is truly crowned king, where we separate the men from the boys, the girls from the women, the small cojones to the big cojones, and that is the sugar beet harvest. Now, it's about quarter after 12 in game time right now. It's a little later than that where I'm at, or what my time right now, but and my voice feels a little weird, so I apologize if it sounds a little weird. It feels weird. But anyways, I had to skip forward a little bit because of the rain, and I learned my lesson about harvesting in the rain. So did a little fast forwarding, get through the rain. We're here. We've got the equipment. We've got the big boy. This package right here, I think ran us about 13,000, actually 16,000 total with the header to lease. So not cheap. But through some experimentation, frustration, and quite frankly, my own sanity, I decided to go ahead and just lease the equipment that made the biggest bang for the buck kind of thing. This is a mod. It's not the end game. Excuse me. It's not the end game dealio. It's $270,000. It's this Holmer. Um, Schnibble, really? Schnibble modding. Love it. Yeah. Um, so leasing this bad boy, basically stock was 13.7, and then the combination header here was another 33. So actually more like 17,000 altogether. But that's okay. We're in it to win it, right? We're in it to win it. In it for something. We're gonna try something else too. I reconfigured our trailer a tad. I dropped off, or I got rid of that top, I don't know, what do you call it? The top railing. So it has a little less, it's got about 10,000 less liters than it normally does. I think it's sitting at about 30,000 liter capacity now. But I thought it would be a little easier to fit underneath the conveyor belt system, emptying system over there. And we're also going to see if I have any luck with Courseplay unloading me. Probably going to have to mess around with this tool offset. At least that's what I've had to do when I was kind of having some challenges with having Courseplay sneak up under that conveyor unload. So we are going to say, hey, I want you to unload the combine, and I want you to drive. Just thought of something. I do want it to drive to our silo. I'm wondering if I need to, what we need to probably do. Let's stop that. And let's go in here for a sec. Let's create a job. I want it to unload the combine. I do want giant. That's what I forgot to do one time. So I want to use the Giants unloader. And we're going to store it in our silo. Where is our silo? Farm shop, no. Farm shop south, no. Main farm silo activated. Do what you're supposed to do, my friend. 85% over. It should drive over and unload in our silo if all goes well. I kind of forgot to just take a quick peek. Yeah, it looks like nothing in its way. Sometimes I forget and I leave a tractor or an implement. And this is looking pretty clear, so I think we'll be okay. Like I said, we're probably going to have to mess around with the tool offset. That's my feeling. I've had to before, and I don't know why this would be any different. We are going to turn on GPS. As you all know, I am weak without GPS. Let's get our 17.72 feet. I trust that. I hope that's right. Let's set up... man, I like the sound of this Homer. Sounds good, doesn't it? A little throaty. It's got a good horn, too. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And I think we're lined up reasonably well. Probably a little over on the left, but the field does a little bit of wonkiness. I adjusted my mic volume. Oh, let me turn down the gain volume of my headset so I don't feel like I'm yelling. I adjusted my audio mic volume, so I'm hoping it's hard to dial it in without a soundboard or a sound mixer. I'm kind of thinking eventually I wouldn't mind getting one of those to have a little more flexibility and stuff with sound. But for now, I guess we're harvesting sugar beets. I'm going to be really curious. I am curious, not going to be, but I am curious. Just to see how this pans out with horseplay. I might switch roles and hire a worker to do the harvesting instead. And I was a little over on the left, but maybe I went a little too overboard with leaning towards the left on this field. Is it only going to be... Yeah, that's all right. We'll deal with it. So I'll be curious to see how Courseplay handles this. Like I said, I was having some issues with... it would scoot up alongside. Well, I don't know how it's going to handle that header, too. That header's sticking out a little ways, too, isn't it? Should be interesting. It would sneak up alongside. The tractor would get underneath the conveyor and just a tad beyond, but the trailer would not. It wouldn't advance forward. And tweaking the, is it the horizontal offset, I think? Seemed to resolve that issue, and it took some tweaking. I don't even think we're picking up sugar beets right now. No, we're not. So we can do our thing here. Let's see if we can maybe make a little, not much of a headland, maybe a little headland over here. We've got some room on this field, which is kind of nice. I think we've got room to play around with without having to do too many headlands. So are y'all gonna watch the Super Bowl? I'm pretty sure I'll watch the Super Bowl. I mean, it is the Super Bowl. It seems like there's a pretty good mix of Philly and Kansas City fans. It seems like there's a pretty good blend of what people think is gonna win as well. Do I need to? There you go. I was gonna say you're not lifting up for me. Not sure what you're doing. I'm kind of leaning towards Philadelphia. I don't really have a stake in it either way. I'd kind of like to see Philly win for whatever reason. Actually, you know what? We're not going to do... are we going to do that? We're here. Let's just do it. We're going to do another half row business, but I don't want to reset my GPS, so it is what it is. And if you're not a football fan, you just don't give two shakes, you know. But I honestly could see either team winning, you know. I honestly could. And I know I've got a couple friends that have laid some cash down on it. I'm not a betting person. I've never been good with laying down bets, so I just don't do it. And I can't, you know, and I can't be one of those people where, you know, like I've known a couple people who have been like, Oh man, I so would have made out like a bandit if I just would have bet. I so knew it was going to be this way. No, 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 no. You don't get that. You either, you put up or you shut up, right? I remember when I was a kid living in Canada, got really big into hockey. Boy, does this feel like a big waste? There we go. We've cleaned up our edges. That's what we'll say we were doing. We cleaned up our edges. But I was a kid living in Canada. That's when I really got into hockey. Played hockey every day. Every day. Oh, we were so into it. Got pretty good at it. Not like pro good, don't get me wrong. But got at least decent at it, like respectable for street hockey. Then got into ice hockey and just loved the sport. And I know me and my neighbors, I had these Portuguese neighbors, and they were huge into hockey and huge into soccer. I was not into soccer at all, but we would play street hockey like it's going on in business. And that I did get into. I mean, for Christmas, that's all I wanted. I wanted a goalie helmet and a face mask. I wanted goalie pads. I wanted, I wanted the setup. I wanted to look the part, And before I got any of that stuff, I never did really get goalie pads. I did get a nice goalie helmet. My parents were kind enough to finally, probably not so much kind as tired of hearing me complain about it. I did get a good helmet. I did get a good glove and blocker. But for pads, we ended up just taking a bunch of old newspaper, wrapping it around our legs, and using duct tape or something like that. Just anything that would cut down the sting of a street hockey ball. And if you've ever played street hockey, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Those orange street hockey balls that when it's cold out, it's like seriously getting hit by a pool table, like by a pool ball. And yeah, we were so into it and just played so much. And I completely lost my train of thought at this point. But oh, I know, betting. So, anyways, friend of the family, this guy, probably at the time, well, he probably seemed older than he was because I was pretty young. Probably in his, whoa, are you empty? Wow. Okay, why, Mr. Courseplay? Mr. Courseplay? Are you, not interested in... What's it doing? I don't think he's interested in unloading me. I didn't have this problem before. Why aren't you... Whoa, did I... What are you doing? Where are you going? What's he doing? It's the wrong field. What are you doing? I don't know where he's going. Oh, did I pick the wrong field for the courseplay guy? Here, stop. I think I did. I think that's my bad. I think I screwed that up. That might be on me. And how weird too. I don't know if you noticed that, but I don't think the engine sound was in my, well, it wasn't in my headphones. That's weird. I wasn't picking up any engine sound from the Kubota. No tractor sound. But I do now, but that was weird. I wonder if I set that up wrong. Let me get him back on the course. Or back on the field. I don't know really where to put him. Honestly, I don't really know. I don't know if he has to be on the same field as the combine, or can he just be close? Okay, stop right there, Mr. Man. So I want to create a job, right? No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to. Create a job. Yep, so you've got the right field picked out. I want to unload combine. Yep. I want to do that. Farm silo activated. I think maybe I had the wrong field selected. If you drive over... Come on, baby. I am so full right now. I don't know what this does. I hit that fast forward button. Is that the problem? If you're going to drive to the... No, you're going to hit the... No, 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 no. I don't know what you're doing. When I tested this, I was not driving the combine. Scooch up underneath. Oh, you know what? I didn't have the pipe out. I wonder if I needed to... Do I need... No, it should know. It should stinking know. Oh, that pipe goes out quite a ways, doesn't it? Okay, cool. So the pipe goes out a little further than I thought. Boy, this is a tight bit. Let's run over to here. And let's... I don't know what to do. It was working. Boy, am I going to fill up? Wow. We're going to get a lot of sugar beets. Holy smokers. We are going to have so many sugar beets. I don't like this. I don't like what's happening. Create a job. Yes. Hit my little Kubota. Unload. Blah, blah, blah. Activated. Farm silo. Then I know that... Action show info. Show course, open hub with mouse. Empty went over 85%. Probably going to have to mess with those. I feel like I am missing something so simple here. Target position, field position is correct, right? Are you stuck? You are. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, buddy. I'll help you out. Hold on a second. Oh, dang it. Okay. I'll help you out. I'll help you out some more. That's on me, man, because I pulled up way too close. Now, AI worker is blocked. Yeah, that's me. Now I'm hoping. Oh man, I think he's gonna hit that pole. Okay, go unload. Just do me that solid, would you? Oh, just do me the solid, and there you go. Get some. All right. Let's hope for the best. Let's just hope for the best. Boy, that filled up really fast. Well, I did make a loop around, didn't I? So, wow, there's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot of sugar beets. I always underestimate the volume of sugar beets. This is going to be joy, happy joy. So yeah, okay, I'm sorry, completely lost my train of thought. So this dude that I knew when I was a little kid in Canada, he would, and I know now, I didn't know then, but I know now, he knew, oh my gosh, he knew so much more about hockey than I did, like NHL, and he would bet me. And I just thought I just was the bomb, diggity, with betting. You know, I played hockey every day. watched it all the time and had hockey cards. You know, at the time, the Minnesota North Stars were one of my favorite teams. Actually, no, they weren't yet. And this was before they moved. This was before they went to Dallas and irritated me. I think I was a big Canadians. I think I kind of followed the Canadians and the Maple Leafs. I think I actually really liked the Canadians more. I was a big Guy Lafleur. If you remember him, no helmet, long locks of hair blowing in the breeze, and stuff like that. Those guys were old school, no helmet wearing, lose a tooth every game dudes, man. It was a different ball game, hockey game. But anyways, so I would bet, I would always lose. I'd lose every bet. I can't honestly remember one time that I beat him. And he was such a nice guy, you know. He wasn't going to take money from a kid, and it was only for like a quarter, you know, back then and stuff. But he would always, well, I think what he would do is he would let me pay him. I would pay him, and then we would always go to a local high school hockey game or farm club or whatever. This was in Ontario, near Leamington, Ontario. And he would always buy me something to drink. Him, my dad, and me would go, and he would always pay for popcorn for me or something. So basically, any money I gave him was going right back into my stomach, right? And he's such a nice guy. But that began my betting career, and I should have known then, boy, this is going to get ugly. I should have known then that I should never bet, but I didn't learn my lesson. And, yeah, let's go check up on what our... Oh, no! No, dude! Dude, it's not that hard. I shouldn't talk, really. I'm not exactly the best driver in the world either. But, come on, really? I mean, you're AI. You have the technology behind you. All right, I'll help you out. This is just going to be one of those harvests that I'm going to regret. Oh, yeah, you're going to hit the silo too. Do what you got to do. This is going to be one of those harvests I'm just going to regret. You know, it's going to take me 4 hours if I'm lucky. Curiously, though, my other thought, since I'm here, I might as well drive you back. As you can tell, we're not going to get a very long ways into the sugar beet harvest on this episode, but unless you're ready to buckle in for a 4-hour ride. I was trying to figure out, and I don't think it's possible, and I searched and I searched. I wanted to get Courseplay to dump on the ground, and I couldn't figure out a way to do it. Because honestly, if I could set up Courseplay to do this field, and when it gets full to just dump on the ground, I would probably go that route. My best bet would be to get a semi-truck. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I might bite the bullet. I don't know. My best bet is probably to get a semi with, like, the biggest capacity trailer I can find, and just have this stupid harvester unload itself into this semi-trailer. Or I'm just gonna I'm gonna finish doing this while watching the Super Bowl. Maybe that's what I'll do. I don't know. I mean, he did a good job until he got to the silo. I'm kind of wondering if sometimes they just, if they go too fast. Oh, that hurt. All right, buddy. Well, you know what? I wonder if it is it a speed thing? Because look how he hauls, you know what, to the road. Then he's kind of loses control. I'm amazed he's not hitting that pole. What if I slow you down? I don't want to slow you down too much. But what if I slow you down to like that? If that would give him a little more control. Let's just ride along with Mr. Courseplay and see exactly what they're thinking. Oh, that's why. Look who's driving. The dude with the shades that's too cool for school puts his shades up above his cap there. That dude. I haven't seen him in a while. Last time he was a farmhand here on Kubota Farm. I specifically remember him too because of those stinking shades. He took off. I never saw him again. Like, he finished the field and he was just gone. And didn't bring the tractor back, didn't wash it, didn't fuel it, didn't maintain it. So I was a little not too happy with his performance. If only I had a nickel for every time I've heard somebody tell me that. Yep, it's going to be one of those kind of nights. Okay, good. If you're going to unload this direction, why didn't you do that last time? No, what are you doing? You idiot. Oh, then he jacked. Okay, I see what he's doing. Now he's jackknifed. What? What an idiot. He had it perfectly lined up. Oh, no. Nope. Nope. I kind of have an idea, though, about that. Just throwing the Kubota around. I have an idea about that, though. Hold on a second. Let's empty this bad boy. We need to find something that can make a sharper turn. That's what we need. That it will solve the problem, right? Well, it'll solve one problem, that problem. Whether or not he's going to come and unload me is another issue altogether. I don't think this trailer has steerable. Yeah, see, it doesn't have steerable axles, so it doesn't turn quite as sharp. Does our Krone trailer doesn't accept sugar beets, does it? Sugar cane, but not beets. Okay. We need a trailer with a steerable axle or a different tractor that will handle turning sharper. Maybe that'll solve the issue. Boy, we might be spending some money here, folks, on and going outside the Kubota circle. I'm thinking a tracked tractor. What's that gonna? $17,000. No. Do they have any tractors, any medium tractors that are tracked? They don't, do they? Do the JCBs have all-wheel steering? I'm thinking the JCB has all-wheel steering and can turn sharper. Plus, I am so tempted to try that. We can get the base model, 11 grand. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Yeah. You're along for the ride, folks. You're along for the ride. All right. Let's lease this JCB, this fast track. For some reason, I feel like it's got all-wheel steering. We don't need GPS. We don't need any of that stuff. We kind of would like our license plate on there, I guess. Oh, speaking of, gonna do a logo upgrade, and yes, I'm gonna call it an upgrade. I really don't like my channel's logo that much, and I got a hold of my son, who is a little more artsy than I am. Well, a lot more artsy. And we are working on a logo that I hope is going to be a little more fitting, I think. All right, I'm so sorry, little Kubota, but we have to try something within the confines of what we are allowed to do in the game. So I need to probably cancel the job. Can't really. Can I not cancel the job? That's recording. Maybe there's not really a job to cancel. Okay. Let's grab our fast track. Oh, it just feels weird being in anything other than a Kubota. Yeah, all-wheel steering. Oh, look at that turning radius. However, the limitation's going to be the trailer, I think. And I'm going to hunt down, if it is, we're going to hunt down a different trailer. Or, it's too far to drive. I was going to say, or just take it directly to the sugar mill. Lord knows how he's going to get stuck there, though. And that's a longer drive, which means I'll be waiting and waiting. I almost need like a convoy, don't I? Like, or just a much bigger trailer or something. I do like the steering radius of this thing, though. I think it's going to be a little bit... Turning radius, I think, is going to be better. All right. Let's see. Little JCB. I like the JCBs. You don't see them very often around where I live. You see, I see JCB telehandlers. They're actually not too uncommon. I wouldn't say they're the most common one I see, but I do definitely see telehandlers. All right, let's create a job. Unload combine. Activate. And now main farm silo. It's in the right field. Start the job. 85%. Okay. You stay there until I need you. Let's get up the ladder. Get back into this bad boy. Let's pipe in. You know what? I'm going to leave the pipe out. For something tells me I remember that being something on another channel I was watching, and they figured out that leaving the pipe out all the time made a difference. I don't know if it's in this situation or circumstance, but if I remember the circumstances, I think it's the same problem I'm having where it won't come in on load. We'll see if that helps. We'll leave the pipe out. I don't mind having the pipe out. We don't mind leaving our pipes out, do we? Sometimes I wonder if I should be even allowed to make YouTube videos. But I love you all for watching. I really do. I got some more subscribers, and I'm telling you, every time I get a notification, it's weird. I don't get notified every time. Like, I don't know what YouTube, why it picks and chooses when it's going to notify me. It no longer notifies me about comments, which that just stopped out of the blue for some reason. So I apologize if I'm a little slower on getting back to you on comments, but I used to get that, and then with subscriptions, it just picks and chooses. You know, I could have 5 new subscribers one day, won't know a thing, and then the next day get 1 new subscriber and it'll decide to tell me about that person, you know. It's weird, but I always just get a smile on my face when I see so-and-so has subscribed to your channel. The first thing that goes through my mind is, why? But then after I get past the why, it feels really good. It's very cool. It is. It's really cool. Like they actually watched my video and said, you know what, man? They're either subscribing to see because they like watching, like they're one of those people that like watching train wrecks, accidents on the side of the road. I think that's the majority of my subscribers are the accident viewers. You know, the people that like to see somebody, you know, basically destroy themselves. And I think then there's the other part of my subscription base, my subscribers. Maybe it's pity. There might be some pity subscriptions. I think YouTube should allow people to, when they subscribe, YouTube should not see. I think he should be coming to unload me, shouldn't he? He's not going to come unload me, is he? But yeah, I think you. Oh, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I think YouTube should say, you know, you should be able to subscribe, and then YouTube should have why you're subscribing, and have like a list that you can just pick from, like love the material, or love the game they're playing, or felt sorry for the YouTuber, or just enjoy watching somebody absolutely destroy their reputation. Things like that, I think would be really cool. Okay, he's not coming. Hey, why isn't he coming to unload? I don't know why. He's gonna go to the. He's just gonna drive to the silo, isn't he? Oh, he's not gonna go anywhere. Well, what just happened there? I'm gonna stop you if you're just gonna drive to the silo. Look at him winking back and forth. Yeah, he's just gonna drive to the silo. He must just not see this as a combine. Right? So if I set up a target position, we're on the right field. He just must not see this as a combine. That has to be unload combine, main farm silo. I can't select. I don't know if he's really turning any sharper because he's getting hung up on that thing anyways. Yeah, I don't know. I may have to play with that some more and see if I can get it to work. Probably what I'm going to have to do is just switch jobs here. And I'm going to have to do the karting. I'm going to put those rails back on the top of this trailer as well, because I don't think it's going to have any clearance problems. That'll add a few thousand liters. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So you, my friend, we're going to turn off GPS. We're going to get you unloaded, and I'm just going to let the hired helper do its thing. All right, you good to go, buddy? Let's get you up here. And I Hired helper, go for it. And yeah. And I guess I'm just gonna hang on to the fast track for now. A few miles per hour faster than the Kubota. We've got at least. And I'm gonna take this way instead of the road. Auto drive is an option. I need to be motivated to deal with auto drive. I know it's not that hard. It's just like additional steps, you know? And I just have to be in the right frame of mind, the right mood to do an auto drive course. I know if I drive, I'll be able to, if I'm not too reckless, I'll be able to get to the silo, unload, and back to the hired dude before he fills, I think. I'm pretty sure I can, especially with the fast track. I think we are going to add the rails back onto our trailer to give it a little bit bigger volume. Shouldn't cost us anything, I don't think, since... There we go. So that bumps up our capacity back to 39. Where was it with just those? 29, yeah, about 10,000 liters difference. Okay, let's do that. All right. Yep, you're good. You're good. Reconnect, and let's get out of here. Go fast track. Boy, if I knew I was gonna lease, I should have just bumped up the horsepower on this thing too. I think we could have added a few more HPs. We could have added some more brake horsepower. Not just horsepower, brake horsepower. I wonder why that is. Why do they call it brake horsepower instead of just horsepower? Oh, you are coming in hot. Oh man, Jude is really coming in hot. So I didn't make it back in time for... Oh, what are you doing, Chief? No, seriously, what is going on? Why? This is just not going well. You know, this is real life farming though, right? Real life farming simulator. Come on. Seriously though? What's the problem? Does it not like those rails on top? Oh, did you turn off? I don't know what it's doing. No, don't. No, 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 no. What are you doing? No, no. AI Worker G has a full grain tank. AI Worker G needs to get off the moonshine. Oh, this is ridiculous. Honestly, I don't know what's going on. All right, you're fired. You're fired. You are so fired. Was it the dude with the shades? I should have looked. I bet it was. Don't need the beacons. I wonder if it doesn't like, I don't know why it wouldn't like those top rails on the trailer though. I'm going to end up spending $100,000 on trying different equipment that'll finally work. That's okay, we can get some reimbursement. Oh, I'm supposed to pay $324 in wages for what exactly am I paying for? Seems to me like I've been doing more of the work than, let's see here. Let's pipe in. Let's hire out. I don't know why it would not unload. I'm going to haul it back. I guess we could fill up the rest, but I think it just makes more sense to just do what we can here. Kind of regretting not bumping up the engine a little bit on this thing, or getting the other fast track. I don't know if the bigger fast track is all-wheel steering or not. I just think I need a better game plan next time, you know? Because you always want to keep the combine moving, right? You want the combine to never have to stop. And the only way I know to do that in this situation is to have a much larger trailer. Well, that wouldn't really even help because the combine is filling up so much faster. You'd have to have either a closer dump point, like on the ground. I could just dump the sugar beets on the ground. And I've kind of always wanted to do that anyways because I want to use that. Does this thing work for sugar beets? It's only sugar cane? Where's the thing that picks stuff up off the ground? You know what? Oh, there, that guy. This Ropa. Yeah. So you just dump your beets all on the ground and come back with this bad boy and do some scooping. And that's why I was trying to figure out how to get Courseplay to empty the harvester just on the ground when it got full. But then I'm thinking about that now, and it would have to drive somewhere to do that, because if it emptied itself on the ground in an area that it hasn't harvested yet, that could be a problem. But yeah. All right, Mr. Hired Helper, I am back. I don't know how you're going to deal with the fact that I want you to unload. It's going to lose its freaking mind. I'm not even going to attempt to unload him when he's that close to the end. Let me get out of your way. Way out of your way. And let's just see if it gets spasmodic on me again. I don't think I've used the word spasmodic in a very, very long time. I don't even know if that is a word. All right, here I come, buddy. Here we go. Just deal with it, all right? Stinking unload. I'm right here. Pipe out. Stinking pipe out. Wow. I am gonna lose my freaking mind. Okay, what do we have, 30 liters? We're gonna lose some liters. We're gonna lose 30 liters. Just for fun, I'm gonna try that. Something tells me that's not the problem. Really? That was the problem. Why though? That really is kind of silly. Well, I'm glad at least that's the problem. Okay, so I can get past that. Alright. Well, y'all see what I'm going to be dealing with here. I am going to do some more work. I'm going to let y'all go and finish up this episode. You will probably see remaining footage of this year's sugar beet harvest. I'm sure we're actually cooking through this field pretty quick, though. I didn't realize we're basically, looks like we're basically over halfway there. All right. Well, you all have a great rest of your Saturday if you're watching this on Saturday. I will. I'm planning on playing some more this weekend, so I'll probably just record whatever nonsense it is that I get myself involved in here, and get past this sugar beet harvest. Man, I hope sugar makes us some money. You know, I really hope it's beneficial. That's for sure. And have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend if I don't see you again. Until Monday, we'll be back here. I'm thinking we will be back here at Kubota Farm, though. My guess is Sunday. I'll leave a post on the channel to let you know if to expect a video or not. But thanks, everyone, so much. Leave a like if you feel sorry for me, have pity on me, or miraculously somehow enjoyed this video. And subscribe if you are obviously and clearly in need of some mental care. Take care of yourselves, and let's make sure we take care of each other. And I will see you all again real soon. Yeah, bye for now.